Yo. Appreciate you stopping by, GK. Just doing the social media thing real quick. Gonna be doing a little bit of a break from the format. This is technically a canonical pre-show match. So, just taking a minute to get some stuff squared away, and then we can be... if you've sent some in the last hour or so, I have not. Hold on just a moment. Okay. I saw that you posted the new stuff for your new character, but have not downloaded them because I will not need him this week. So I'll get the character and music squared away probably after I go off air today. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, so let me send this and put one on Facebook as well, and then we can get this show on the road. Oops, that's not where I wanted to click. Cool. Also, let me close Chrome so my computer doesn't get mad at me for using a computer. So, yeah. Technically it's the pre-show, so, like, kind of still a chill time, but, yeah, let's get things started with the, Blake's House Rumble. Or at least what will be the Blake's House Rumble before the mod pack lets us do real 30-man Rumble. Because that's going to be a whole different thing.
Hi.
But this is going to let the people that are not officially booked still appear on tonight's program, which is kind of what the big battle royals are for at Mania as well. And honestly, for Wrestle Kingdom, where they have their big battle royal, they have their 6-man tag scramble match. All those are just an excuse to get more people on the show. One, for a big payday, and two, to like get to say they were on the biggest show of the year. But it is actually pretty funny though, now that you, me, and Nick all have as many guys as we got. Kind of Nick. With all of us having as many guys as we've got when I install the 30-man Rumble mod. Hold on, what about Facebook posts? Did something fucked up happen with that? Let me see. No, I posted yeah, okay. Yeah, what I was about to say is, like, you, me, and GK have enough guys to fill out a full 30-man rumble when that mod comes out, or when I install that mod. But right now, it is just a super chill 8-man rumble that's going to get most of the guys that were not booked on tonight's show on the show. I think that's the way WWE does the Rumble now, is each brand gets 10 guys. Say though, this format definitely works against Warzala because his finish is that rope rebound attack, and also really hurts Colby as well because he just is not going to have the space to hit that atomic lariat. Ooh, big drop kick. One of them was a little bit choppy when I downloaded it, and I don't understand why, but it was the one that we might not even have to run. So, like, I wasn't super worried about it. Down a little bit last week, but I can turn down the matches as well. Yeah, let me know if that sounds better, because watching some of the VODs, I noticed my mic was clipping really bad, so I turned it down some, but maybe I turned it down too much. We are nearly 10 minutes into this match without a single elimination. Working basically the opposite of every other battle royale we've ever run, where things usually get a little bit less complicated as the match goes on. The wrestlers getting at it. It is also over the top. It's the New Japan. Okay, yeah, let me try to turn the game down some. I don't know why. Oh, I think I see what's going on. Is this better? Not at all? Cool. It's weird because, like, I've got 2 audio sources that are the game. Okay, now I've turned the game down to like half of what it was. Is it still like extremely fucked up? Game is quiet now. Okay. That is what I thought it would do. Okay, now I'm kind of in the middle of where those 2 things were. So where is this at? It's weird because OBS just decided to change my audio settings. Because, like, yes, I turned my mic down, but there's no reason the game should have been as loud as it was. So, I don't know what's going on there. Ooh, near elimination on Linda there. So, I definitely do not have a mixer. I believe that is an elimination on Linda. But that could be part of the issue here. Is just like the built-in mixer for... you know what, let me test some crowd chants real quick. And see what channel that's coming out of. Oh no, that's gonna fuck that up. Actually, that's... Okay, what does this sound like? Because I have muted one of the channels that shouldn't have been on in the first place. Ooh, Colby connecting with that atomic lariat. Let's see. So you could not hear the crowd chant that I played. That is also not good. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that is playing. Yeah, so sometimes OBS just changes the settings, which is not great. Yeah, I can try to turn up another notch. So how is this? Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I don't have any control if audio is coming in through other channels. And hold on, what the hell is Josh doing? Yo, Josh picking up the victory. Let me check what it is in Windows Mixer. The game might be low there. Game is a little bit low there. So let me turn that up a little bit. Let's see. So, I've got a little bit more room to turn that up some. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. What I am gonna do then, because like what it's showing at on mine. So, okay, I think I see what's Let me try turning this up. So the thing is, like, I don't want the menu music to be loud and then the game to be much louder than that. Because, like, the ambient crowd noise is significantly louder than what's going on right now. But we can run one more, like, test match to do that. Because I think there's a couple people that didn't get put on that. Yeah, we'll do another bonus match. Try and figure out who else is not booked. That is on the Blake's House stable. I know for sure David is not. And I think Tyler. So I'll run this. So in my headphones, this is very loud. To the point where, like, it is, let's see. Yeah, hold on a second. So there is a stupid storyline reason for why that is. But, hold on a second. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this down in my headphones, because this is genuinely unbearable to me as a commentator, and turn this up here. Okay. So yeah, I think I see what's going. What I need to do here. Okay. So how is this? So what I think is going on. Not all of it is OBS. So. Because I am running Windows 7, Windows 7 does not let me route my audio in a way that makes sense. So what OBS is capturing is the audio output to my headphones. Now, so I have to, in Windows, turn that down to a level where it is not just upsetting to listen to, but also like adjust what you guys can hear in OBS. So now I have it cranked in OBS, but like down to a listenable level in my headphones. But what it looks like happened is OBS decided to copy that output channel and make another one. So you were hearing it twice for no clear reason. And that's why it sounded extremely fucked up when I loaded up. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't know why it copied that audio output, because that is definitely not a thing I ever told it to do. don't know, software is fucked up. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't have computers. That sort of thing does happen, like if an automatic update gets pushed and then it moves some settings around. That's plausible. The point is, I say this like pretty regularly on my show, is video games are good sometimes, wrestling is good sometimes. This is one of those times video games are not good. And maybe we shouldn't have video games. Oh, it's going to be a great show. That is secretly part of the reason that I have a that pre-show bonus match. Is if something's fucked up, we can solve that before like the real show starts. Yeah. Suplex to the outside from Donaldson. And hold on, what the hell's David got here? Swinging for the fences with that light tube. But electing to drop that before Harada's disqualification count could proceed past 4. But now that light tube sits ominously in the center of the ring. Well, I gotta say, it is extremely rare to ever see wrestlers pick weapons up off the mat. Anytime I've ever seen a character in this game pick up a weapon, it is basically always from underneath the ring. That might be different if you turn their weapon use higher. True. Glad to hear it, Benoit. And also, always happy to see more people show up.
All right, baby.
To my stream, like most of the regulars in my channel are like people that I know personally, which is why their characters are in the game. But always cool to see new people. Yeah. Oh, I would have absolutely guessed that that was the purpose of that. Just for the sake of you are like in a wrestling game stream with that name.
Finish!
So you can input these custom textures on console. So it's a little bit more complicated, but you go to the Fire Pro World website and you can upload ring graphics to that and then download them to the PS4 version of the game. But so, I was about to say, in a very roundabout way to actually answer your question, no, this is PC, but it is capable to put these graphics on the console version of the game. It's just slightly more of a pain in the ass to do. Ooh, I was not aware of that, and I will have to let all of my friends that do not already own this game know that Fire Pro Wrestling World is on sale on PS4. So I do have both versions of the game, because the portability of Fire Pro on console is legitimately nice, especially like before we were living in interesting times. Like, I could physically take my PS4 to things and we could fuck around there. But for streaming, I stream on PC because there's a lot more characters on the Steam Workshop than there are on the Fire Pro World PS4 database. So, like, just more stuff to play with, more toys in the toy box, as it were. And I did see that, Steven. The only reason I didn't download him is because I wasn't going to use it. Well, I did download him, but the only reason I haven't like finalized the edits is because we weren't going to use him this week. But I've got him, and I'll check the move list, because like I've got an idea of what I would want to give him as a finish. Let's see. Okay. Also, Benoit, since you are new here, just to be clear, I do want to interact with the chat. But like in the middle of matches, I try to do like real-ass commentary. So like in between matches is when I'm gonna actually talk to you guys. But the people hanging out in the chat already, more than welcoming group of guys. But yeah, if we could start to get this show on the road. I did intend to do a Triple H style like intro video package, but then got caught up playing a board game that took like 5 hours to play this afternoon. It was a pretty cool board game, but yeah, I'll go ahead and at least verbalize it. But 10 years. 10 years ago, Blake's House started in a garage where a group of guys wanted to become the greatest pugilists in the avenues of alleyways all around the world. And over 10 years, that group of guys, you know, grew closer. Some left, some stuck around, some came back. But they're all family, right? And just a couple days ago, yeah, that's absolutely correct. Some had kids. And, you know, in about 5 to 10 years, we might have the first ever second generation Blake's House member, you know, going up and down the road, taking those 7-hour drives into Georgia to play King of Fighters, flying across the country, flying internationally to play video games. You know, I genuinely believe that that group of guys and like are my family. And part of why I do this stream is like, yes, to put on a show, but also like, hey, I put all those same people into this game to kind of take that family into a new avenue. So 10 years ago, we started out in a garage, and today we are wrestling virtually in a giant arena. So I don't want to waste any more of your time. So everybody get on your feet, make some noise, as we are starting another edition of Blake's House Wrestling. So welcome, one and all, to the 10th anniversary show of Blake's House Professional Wrestling. It is going to be a stacked card tonight, as it is every night. But this week in particular, you are going to see champions all up and down this card. Of course, if you were tuned in last week, you already know tonight's main event. Cobb won that number one contender spot after injuring Drew Serpa in that match in last week's semi-main event. Of course, Drew is still going to be competing tonight, defending those tag team championships up against the Goodwin brothers. But that is not the only showcase match we have tonight. The semi-main event tonight, the match that you all have been waiting for ever since Kurt London made his debut. He is going to be going head-to-head with the People's Champion himself, Mag.Lo, in what is sure to be a 7-star classic. But in addition to that, we have got another special exhibition, champion versus champion. The big boss of the Judgment Pro Wrestling stable, a man who has defended his title for over 20 weeks, A-Man, going to be going head-to-head with the recently crowned champion in Baby Man in a special exhibition that is going to be hardcore rules. And you've got to figure that match type is going to favor the hardcore specialist that is Baby Man, but A-Man is an absolute force of nature of a competitor, so you can never count him out. Of course, the KOF television title on the line this week, and they're going to be going head-to-head with an all-star cast of the greatest names in Blake's House Professional Wrestling. Orlando Nunez, Ramon, and PJ King of Dads are going to be trying to win that title back into the Blake's House stable. But, of course, we've got plenty of other matches to go through tonight, but I believe Matthew Knapp getting ready for the first contest tonight, but I don't believe he has an opponent. Let's check in with Nick's Wrestling Organization head Nick Vidala and see exactly what the status of this contest is going to be.
Hey Matt, I know you've been on somewhat of a losing streak recently, which is fine because, you know, everybody has them. But anyways, I wanted to throw you into another number one contenders match because, you know, your birthday's in September and that's a thing. So you'll be going one-on-one with the
And you will notice, of course, we are back in an arena. However, that is thanks to one of the newer competitors of Judgment Pro Wrestling, the Cyborg, the wrestling machine from the year 2100, lending us his hologram technology, allowing us to simulate the big fight feel of an arena show, because this is the biggest show of the year. We want to give the audience at home exactly the experience that they deserve. But right now, I'm sure Matthew Knapp, very distressed. He is going up against the enforcer that is the Rapture, but right now it looks like his plan to out-wrestle him, and immediately attempts to lock on that dick hold, that patented offense that has won Matthew Knapp just countless matches, but the Rapture immediately coming back to take control. On back switch from Knapp, and big suplex, but Rapture in the ropes. On now, Knapp with that takedown and transitions flawlessly into a Kimura. this is not at all how I was expecting this match to start out, and once again, blocking on that signature hold. Back switch again, and takedown, and Knapp showing off his amateur wrestling ability. Got to wonder, the Rapture is a ticking time bomb of a competitor. Just a powerhouse that can flatten you at any moment. And hold on, massive reverse choke slam. And Knapp already dazed. And that is the sort of thing that I was trying to communicate just moments ago. The Rapture has already turned the tide of this contest. Big roaring lariat just crushing the throat of Matthew Knapp, and Knapp is in trouble already. Series of clubbing blows. And Knapp now trying to battle back, trying to regain that lost momentum. And somehow besting the Rapture in that strike exchange. Clearly that early work he was doing in this contest paying dividends already. Rapture swinging wildly. Hold on, just, oh my God. An amazing display of power. And Knapp is in trouble. Knapp once again transitioning to the Kimura. Looks like he's going to try to make the Rapture tap. I don't know how effective that is going to be. Rapture only pinned twice, never submitted in his long run as a singles competitor. Rapture nearly getting a pinfall victory, but hold on, big arm drag from Knapp, and again continuing to work the arm of the Rapture, but the Rapture clubbing blow to the back of the head allows him to escape the hold. Big lift and drop, and the Rapture now locking on that stretch muffler, trying to just pull Matthew's leg right out of his socket. And Knapp is struggling to find a way to win here, but he is latched on to the key to victory in this contest. Hold on. Big pile driver, dropping the Rapture right on that exposed skull.
Finish.
Still don't know. Oh my God. Absolutely devastating powerbomb, and the Rapture is not done. The punishment will continue. Roaring lariat, Knapp sidesteps it, and beautiful gut-wrench suplex, seemingly out of desperation to get himself back into this match. Just back to basics with the body slam. But the Rapture, hold on now. Lifted and dropped, but the Rapture still not finished with Knapp, but Knapp, once again, that catch-as-catch-can specialist. You grab a hold anywhere you can. Big reverse chokeslam from the Rapture. The Rapture should be playing with his food a little bit here. As Knapp looks... Hold on, what the hell is Rapture setting up for? Big running guillotine.
Over.
10 minutes gone.
Now the Rapture is starting to get a little bit winded himself. You gotta figure he can end this match anytime he wants. Hold on, what the hell is he doing? Devastating spear, center of the ring. But Knapp now, locking on that patented hold. The Rapture is in trouble. And the landscape of this match has just been broken wide open. The Rapture dazed by that continued assault to the groin. Big suplex. Knapp might be able to take it here. No, it's not enough to put the Rapture away. And still, Knapp giving it everything he's got, but still just not enough. Oh my God, that spear just putting that shoulder right through the stomach of Knapp. Looks like the Rapture is just totally uninterested in winning this match. He just wants to punish him.
Finish.
And Knapp once again dropped right on his neck. I don't know how much longer this match can continue. On backdrop, Uranagi. And the Rapture going for the cover, showing some small amount of mercy that he's willing to finish this contest. After being just absolutely dominated for nearly 14 minutes. What's up? Got to wonder exactly what is going on between Knapp and Vidal, as Nick Vidal has been putting Matthew Knapp in increasingly precarious situations. And this surprise #1 contenders shot, absolutely another one on this long list of predicaments that Knapp's been put in, as he just got absolutely decimated by the Rapture in this contest. But the show must go on as we get into our second contest of the night. Zero Lopez going up against the stable that is Blake, Hsien-Jo, and James Holloway. And he has enlisted the help of his good friend Sterling, the Maverick Hunters, getting back together. As Blake and Hsien-Jo going head-to-head with Zero and Sterling, and that match, it's right now. Walking out to music produced by Mag.Lo, who you will be seeing later on tonight's program. All the while, the money man that is Blake Davis walking to the ring. Two Blake's House originals right here. And yeah, good eyes in the crowd. See, like that is Blake in that Money Blake shirt. You can buy on shopblakeshouse.com. These two competitors going to be going head-to-head, displaying a level of education in their feet. Oh, hold on a second. And these two competitors, just absolutely incredible athletes. As picture-perfect Rana from Cabus now, sending Zero right to the mat and locks on this hold here. But Zero bringing in an enforcer, but so is Blake, and Hsien-Jo and Sterling going to be going head-to-head now. Of course, Sterling and Hsien-Jo have had some all-out wars with one another earlier on in the lineage of Blake's House Professional Wrestling. And this match, I'm sure, will be no exception, as Sterling now locking on that stretch muffler, using all of Hsien-Jo's weight against him. But Hsien-Jo now, hold on, running the ropes. No, Sterling gets to his feet just a little bit too quick for him. So a beautiful power slam, center of the ring. Once again, Blake, hold on now. Tandem offense, lifting and dropping him. Hsien-Jo using every second he is allowed to be in the ring as he locks on that knee bar there and creates an opening for Blake now, but Blake unable to contain Sterling in his own side of the ring, tags Zero back into this contest. And now Sterling, here's your receipt, pal, as the illegal competitor locks on a hold and buys Zero just a little bit more time to rethink his own strategy. Oh, hold on, Harada down. As Blake attempting to cross the desert there to deliver some sort of offense. Yes! But Blake now, big diving elbow. And so far away from that orange Gatorade corner. But hold on now, Hsien-Jo shooting Hero into the corner. And now we are going coast to coast. Hsien-Jo now, is he going to be setting up for the Space Jam? Well, whatever it is, Zero battling his way out of the corner as he delivers that picture-perfect dropkick to the chest. And now Zero tagging out and bringing the powerhouse into this match as we have once again got ourselves a hoss fight. Hold on, Hsien-Jo roll up out of nowhere, cover two. Sterling able to get a shoulder off the mat. Sterling has had enough of Hsien-Jo. Hold on, what the hell? Just military press and just throwing Hsien-Jo to the mat. Big elbow to face will reverse course here as Hsien-Jo X marks the spot as he drives an elbow right into the heart of Sterling. Sterling now just trying to choke Hsien-Jo out, but Hsien-Jo somehow able to break the hold, able to get to his own corner. And a combination of elbows going to lay Sterling out. Hold on, big shoulder block, and now Sterling going back to his own corner, and Zero back into this contest. And Zero utilizing every tool at his disposal, but Blake somehow able to break the spell and avoid that soul butt kick. An Insagiri throwback coming from Blake, and Blake now locking on this torturous Boston Crab. Now Blake going high risk here, and frog splash in honor of his Uncle Eddie, but Zero able to get a hand on the bottom rope. Big pop-up cutter from Zero, and now Zero's turn to go high risk as he connects with that 450 splash. Looks like he may be trying to make a statement to Holloway. Holloway considers himself the innovator of the 450 in the Blake's House Wrestling stable, but it's like both teams going back to their own corners. Big double drop kick, and now Sterling in total control. Hsien-Jo, hold on just a moment. Beating, hold on. absolutely devastating choke slam, and that could be it right there. No, Blake clearing out of his own corner, able to make the save. But the landscape of this match has changed dramatically as Sterling just devastating Hsien-Jo with that fire. And hold on, series of open palm strikes to the chest, and Sterling has Jamel exactly where he needs him to be, but Blake coming in to once again make the save, the unsung hero of his team. And now Hsien-Jo coming in for the cover too. Gets a count of 2. Big German suplex from Hsien-Jo, and hold on just a moment. Ushigaroshi as the back of Hsien-Jo's head just collides with the knee of Sterling here. Hsien-Jo able to get to the outside. Hold on. Hsien-Jo may have had Sterling set up for the Space Jam, but Harada forcing him to the outside. Here comes Blake taking the legs out from under the legs of Zero, and now applying that figure 4 and bridge combination. And Hsien-Jo able to cut Sterling off, slow him down a little bit. Sterling giving him a tombstone pile driver for his trouble. Big sling blade from Zero. And picture perfect moonsault fall, cover 2. And Hsien-Jo able to make the save. And showing off for the audience at home. And Blake now calling for the finish here. But hold on, sit out facebuster from Zero, and Zero has turned the tide of this contest. Hold on, Puerto Rican destroyer from Zero Lopez. But Hsien-Jo is to his feet first. Hsien-Jo able to avoid those significant holds from Sterling, but 2 big falling fists is going to change the landscape of this contest. And hold on, Sterling sent to the outside. That's going to clear out both aprons, and Harada has completely lost control here. Sterling lifting and dropping Zero on the outside. Sterling collides with the barricade. Destino from Zero Lopez. Harada's count is at 11. And Hsien-Jo saying, I've had enough of you, Zero, as a big screwdriver will flatten Sterling. And now cover 1, 2. Blake able to cut Zero off. And Hsien-Jo once again able to pick up a victory. Excellent bit of strategy. Both forcing Zero out of the ring and unable to make the save, but delivering that punishing screwdriver in his own corner, going for the cover. And Zero's quest to overcome Holloway and his stable of Kavis and Hsien-Jo will continue, but it is absolutely going to be an uphill battle, even enlisting the help of one of the greatest big men in the Blake's House Wrestling stable. Still not quite able to get the job done tonight. But we're going to move things along to some interstable action. As these 2 men from Nick's Wrestling Organization and from Judgment Pro Wrestling have been going head-to-head for several weeks in the Open Challenge Battle Royals. Of course, that is relative newcomer of Nick's Wrestling Organization, Dan Ramitin, going head-to-head with the technician Frank Vista. And that match is going to be right now. classic big man. But Vista, a bit of an enigma, an extremely proficient technical wrestler. But he can absolutely lift and drop you like the best of them. This will absolutely be a Haas fight. Vista going for that double leg takedown early, doesn't hit its mark as Ramitin able to sidestep the hold. And a series of knee strikes is going to give first blood to Dan Ramitin. And right now, these two competitors have gone head-to-head several times already. They are intimately familiar with each other's move lists. You can see neither man willing to overextend themselves too much. Don't want to create an opportunity for their opponent with a miscalculation of their offensive efforts. Oh, Ramitin going for a cover early, but Vista able to kick out and hold on. We are going already into that corner turnbuckle, but Ramitin able to fight his way out with that side headlock. See, once again, neither man willing to overextend themselves. Take things slow until an opportunity is presented. Ramitin shooting Vista into the corner. Looked like he was getting ready to charge in, but Vista able to escape before that would occur. Ooh. Big flapjack from Dan Ramitin, showing a little bit of extra agility as well. And this time it's Vista's turn to lock on an early cover, but once again, Ramitin now able to go, oh my god, belly-to-belly overhead suplex, and that sent Ramitin to the outside. And I think that is coming from Vista's goal to make it to the top of the mountain in the Open Challenge Battle Royal. He's retooled his moveset a little bit. Like, he is a lot more aggressive, a lot more interested in hitting those big moves to the outside, as he is looking for those eliminations in those over-the-top rope Battle Royal formats. But going over the top rope and 18 feet to the floor, that's going to hurt no matter what sort of match you're in. Hold on. Absolutely gorgeous deadlift German suplex from Frank Vista. And Frank Vista has got a lot of momentum, but it was cut off by Ramitin as he takes the legs out from underneath the legs of Frank Vista. And is that a spin out pump handle slam from Ramitin? And once again, another belly-to-belly overhead suplex. This time, Ramitin does not roll out of the ring. This fight will continue inside a 20-by-20. Vista once again sticking to what he knows. He has been week in and week out in these battle royals. He wants to hold court all alone in the center of the ring. And he sends Ramitin to the outside, takes a moment to breathe, and Ramitin using all of Vista's weight against him as he crashes it against the knees. And this time, it is Vista sent to the outside as Dan Ramitin stands all alone, center of the ring. Can take a moment to breathe as Harada's count gets to 2. Series of punches to the jaw, but a devastating elbow to the face is going to change the landscape of this match. And hold on, Dragon sleeper hold. Vista now continuing to grind away at the legs of Ramitin. Hold on, back switch, and belly to back overhead suplex now. And once again, Dan Ramitin has been sent to the outside. Big STO mounted position, but Ramitin reverses. And hold on. Looks like we got a little bit of chain wrestling going on. But trying to out-wrestle the technician that is Frank Vista is an extremely challenging task. Hold on. Deadlift suplex dropping Ramitin right onto his neck. Ramitin able to once again reverse the momentum. Guillotine right across the throat. Ramitin hyping himself up here. Goes high wrist. Diving elbow. Buries it right in the back. Back switch and another suplex. Hold on, he's not done. Once, twice, and this time gets all three amigos and goes for the cover too. 3 count fall, and Frank Vista able to pick up the win with the toolbox in an absolute classic struggle. And I believe these two men have earned each other's respect. You know, they've been going head-to-head on and off in the chaos that was a battle royal. Never really got to see just what sort of competitor their opponent was in singles action. But now that Dan Ramitin and Frank Vista have seen what each other have to offer, the heavyweight division of both stables certainly has to be on notice. Also, Mort, I did see you come into the chat. I appreciate you dropping by the stream. The only reason I did not acknowledge you earlier, I don't like to break character in the middle of matches, but hey, really, yeah. Hope you enjoy the show, and I hope you stick around for more of them. We do this every Sunday night. Also, like, the chain wrestling spot where both of them were going for MMA-style offense, that was great. And that is exactly the sort of shit that, like, I wish happened more often. When, like, two MMA guys fight each other. But it is just so rare that that's the case. Because that was a very good spot that occurred. But, yeah, that was great. But we are not yet finished with this interstable action. The rivalry between Judgment Pro Wrestling and Nick's Wrestling Organization is a strong one here. And as we said last week, yeah, Jim Jack and Rip Studley could have their pick of champions that they might want to go up against. Well, they have called out the Firm. And we are going to be going Chopshop style tag team action, which means tornado tag format, no disqualification, no countouts, no rope breaks. This match can only win by pinfall or submission. There he is. So we are going to have to see if Jim Jack and Rip Studley can take on the champions of this brawling style that is the Chop Shop division. So let's go ahead and get into that match right now. Studley and Jim Jack, beating Ramon and Orlando Nunez last week. Two of the top stars of Blake's House Professional Wrestling. The momentum is certainly on their side, and the firm kind of backed into a corner here as they've called out Terrell for the injury that he had inflicted on the head of the Judgment Pro Wrestling stable. But Terrell somehow, some way, found DJ Dix, who knows where, backstage, and was able to find a partner for that contest and was able to pick up the victory in that match. So the firm has a lot on their plate here before we even consider these top shelf competitors from Nick's Wrestling Organization. That being said, Studley and Jim Jack, definitely strangers to this tornado tag style format. So you've got to figure that is going to benefit the firm here, as they are innovators of this match type. Hold on to someone here, back switch, and the firm trying to create a 2-on-1 situation, but Studley able to overcome. Big pile driver, but Mr. Smith able to get that body slam onto Jim Jack, and Jim Jack open palm strike to the side of the face. Doesn't connect with the elbow. Hold on. Mr. Smith sent to the outside. That's going to create a 2-on-1 situation against Mr. Adams, but Studley taking a little bit too long to apply that hold. And that is going to give just enough time for Mr. Smith to get back into the ring. Hold on, goes for a cover, but doesn't even get a 1 count. But that is the experience in this match type playing into the hands of the firm. Jim Jack hitting that backdrop. Mr. Smith tries to surprise him with that cover. Does not pay off, but that is exactly the sort of strategy that is going to benefit you in this style of match. Big backdrop from Mr. Adams, but right now Jim Jack in control over Mr. Smith. But hold on to someone here. Big backbreaker from Studley. Ooh, big boot to the blind side of Mr. Adams. Hold on to someone here. Looks like Mr. Smith and Mr. Adams going 2-on-1 against Jim Jack, but Studley going to deny the team that opportunity. Hold on, goes for the cover. Does not even get a 1.
5 minutes gone.
Hold on just a moment here. Double power bomb from the firm. Studley able to shut down that momentum with a big cutter, but the firm once again going double power bomb, just absolutely flattens him. Jim Jack able to escape the corner, but hold on to someone. Now the firm in total control as Mr. Smith has that shin lock locked on as Mr. Adams connects that. Hold on a second. Let's see that Jim Jack now trying to gain momentum here, and again big bulldog. God, absolutely devastating lariat from Mr. Smith. But it is chaos in the ring, and got to figure the... Oh my God, devastating big boot from Mr. Adams, but Jim Jack, he's unfazed. He's able to just walk right through that big boot, and hold on a second. By Studley going for some sort of power bomb. Oh my God. Smith just throwing his opponents around. Big vertical suplex from Jim Jack, and hold on a second. Studley just flattened center of the ring cover. So close. Going for that double pin combination, but neither competitor able to pick up the victory. Once again, the Firm going to that patented double power bomb. Hold on, Studley. Once again, just taking a little bit too long to apply that hold. You could see the unfamiliarity in the tag team format, the Tornado tag team format, working against him. But here's a situation, no rope breaks. But Mr. Smith going for the cover and going for it once again, cover 2. So close, but only gets 2. Jim Jack able to hold on, goes for a dive, but was sidestepped by Mr. Adams, and Jim Jack just comes crashing down to the mat. Hold on just a second. Big reverse DDT. But Mr. Adams has to contend with both members of this Knicks Wrestling Organization team. And once again, another motion to squash, but Jim Jack is there to prevent him from capitalizing. And this match will continue. Hold on, this bear hug out of nowhere. And no rope break to save him. He's going to have to break out of this hold all on his own, and he does. And the Firm in control now. Bulldog once again as Studley just powers through Mr. Adams with that punt-style kick. On backdrop and cutter, and all 4 men on the mat. Absolutely anybody's match, and hold on. Again, one of the members of the Knicks Wrestling Organization team makes that dive, but it is evaded by the members of the Firm. Studley could be picking up the victory here. Cover 1, 2. Oh, and Mr. Smith knew Mr. Adams had a lot more gas in the tank. Attempts to continue to apply the pressure. Oh my God, devastating rolling guillotine and flipping senton from Jim Jack. And now the Knicks Wrestling Organization team firing on all cylinders here. Double armbar, this could be it. There is nobody to make the save now. Double underhook, facebuster absolutely flattens Mr. Smith, but Mr. Adams here to make the save now. Cover 1, but only 1 as Mr. Smith able to break up the pin attempt. All 4 competitors in this contest on their feet. At this point in the match, any one hold could be the difference between victory and defeat. Clubbing blow to the back from Mr. Smith. Hold on, stunner center of the ring, but now Jim Jack has to contend with Mr. Smith. Rip Studley able to break that maneuver up. A small package bomb, but Mr. Smith now able to protect his partner. Devastating powerbomb once, twice, hold on, transitions, Death Valley driver. Looks like he's setting up for it again as Jim Jack connects with that diving headbutt. But hold on, Mr. Smith now, what's he got planned here? Absolutely devastating powerbomb, and hold on now. Prettier center of the ring. These teams going to war with one another. A major miscue from the Knicks Wrestling Organization team. And that could be the difference maker here. Hold on, bear hug. That's got to be it, and it is. As the firm able to stand strong in the face of this onslaught from these two competitors of Mixed Wrestling Organization stable. And these two teams went to war with one another, but that was exactly what the firm needed to get back on top and showcase exactly why they are the innovators of the Chopshop tag team format. I figure they're going to be carrying that momentum into the next several weeks, as I am sure they are not finished with Terrell Benjamin in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, these matches pretty fantastic from start to finish thus far. But we are going to be changing the format just a little bit here. We are going to be going to the Shoot League division, as Craig Tonga going to be taking on Alpizar once again. As I said, this is the Blake's House 10-year anniversary special. We're going to get as many titles on the line as we possibly can. And that means Craig Tonga, a man who has beaten nearly everyone in the Shoot League division, basically has his pick of opponents, and he wants Alpizar for one more match. As he was the man he won this championship off of originally, and going to give him one other shot at the title on this Blake's House 10-year anniversary special. So let's go ahead and get into this contest. That's right now. Now, we have seen this from Craig Tonga matches before. He typically doesn't really come alive until the second or third round. Kind of wants to allow his opponents to kind of punch themselves out, as it were. Kind of working that rope-a-dope style of offense. But this is a hungrier Eric Alpizar. We will see if he is able to find the hole in Tonga's defenses that no other competitor has been able to find thus far. But right now, Tonga has that mount position, applying that chokehold. Hold on. Big boot to the face from Alpizar. But Tonga now applying a series of forearm smashes, those elbows, trying to hard way Alpizar here. And devastating combination and a sledgehammer-like left hand right into the face of Alpizar. Alpizar now locking on that knee bar. That first round too close to call, really. But hold on. Tonga looking to make the second round much easier to call in his favor as he applies that submission hold immediately at the start of the round. And now it's Alpizar applying that combination hold, but Tonga able to power out of it nearly immediately, but big knee to the stomach. Trying to take some wind out of the sails of Craig Tonga, but we'll have to see just how effective that is going to be. Is Tonga able to shut Alpizar down? Hold on, he gets that mount position, but Alpizar rolls through, knee bar, and that is exactly the sort of offensive maneuver that Tonga used to protect himself from those mount. Hold on, back switch, but rolls through with a Kimura of his own. And these two competitors just going blow for blow with one another, but hold on. Ankle hold from Tonga. And Alpizar is struggling, trying to break the hold. And once again, Kimura, but Alpizar saved by the bell. If you had to ask me what my scorecard looked like, I might be giving that second round to Tonga. And Tonga coming out of a cannon on this third round here as he again delivers a series of elbows to the face. And here comes Craig Tonga with that patented finishing sequence, going for that Kamigoye. But hold on, Alpizar now trying to reverse course with that striking combination, but he's got a lot of ground to cover here. Big throw, but Tonga is the man to his feet first, and Alpizar is in trouble as Craig Tonga once again applies that ankle lock. And Alpizar needs to get to his feet here. He is able to do so, but double leg takedown from Tonga, but hold on, Alpizar cross arm breaker, able to reverse that mount tackle. But Tonga is the man to his feet first, and Kamigoye, that could be it, goes for another Kamigoye, and that is going to do it. And Craig Tonga, the man that has beaten everyone in this mixed martial arts division, once again besting Alpizar in his rematch attempt. Can anyone stop Craig Tonga? Craig Tonga, just an unstoppable juggernaut in the mixed martial arts division. A man that just comes to life in those late rounds when competitors starting to run out of gas. He seizes that opportunity and just delivers those absolutely devastating kicks that no one has been able to find an answer for thus far. But let us keep this show on the road. I mentioned we were going to have the Blake's House All-Stars challenging for the King of Fighters TV title, and they're going to be going head-to-head with the Union of People You Ought to Respect, Son. So let us go ahead and get set up here. And of course, this simulated crowd environment means Orlando Nunez going to be coming out to the fanfare that he absolutely deserves. As he is going to be backed by Ramon and PJ King of Dads. And that match will be right now. Out to the best theme song in wrestling, along with the other two members of the Blake's House All-Star team. they're going head-to-head with the Union, the most dangerous man on the planet, Ken Shamrock, the Big Show, and Test, who have had an absolutely stellar run thus far, holding that KOF TV champion for several weeks now, after taking it from AEW's Death Triangle that have been so dominant prior to that. And of course, the crowd already cheering for Orlando, as that crowd noise is absolutely deafening. Big Show sending Orlando to the outside, and hold on, looks like we're getting Ramon early on in this contest, but the crowd wants Orlando. Now Ramon, of course, an enigma of a competitor, but he is absolutely a giant killer. You've got to figure he is going to be supremely effective going head-to-head against the giant that is the Big Show. But hold on just a moment here. Ramon getting a shot in on Shamrock before he even gets into the ring. That is only going to make this man mad. And Ken Shamrock, not a man you want to let get into that zone, because he is unpredictable. He is an absolutely ferocious competitor. But right now he's going head-to-head with PJ, the King of Dads. We said at the pre-show of this program, of course, Blake's House, a group of people that have been together for over 10 years now. And PJ, a man that's left to have kids, has come back to Blake's House. But right now, Ken Shamrock entirely unbothered with PJ's life outside of the ring. He just wants to hold on to that KOF TV title one more week. But it looks like Orlando Nunez now. Hold on just a moment here. Orlando able to reverse that mount position and lock on a Kimura of his own. And despite the absolute powerhouses on both sides of this matchup, it's been a relatively slow pace to start, but Test now throwing Orlando to the mat. Orlando now shot into the ropes. Big back body drop. And a sidewalk slam center of the ring. Test in control. Big shoulder block now. Orlando has to fight his way back to his feet. It looks like Ramon back into this contest. Now Ramon battling it out with Test. We'll see just who was able to come out on top in this exchange. Looks like Test able to get the upper hand. Goes for the cover. One, but only one. Ramon just trying to size Test up, unable to really find a vector to attack from, as it were. And that really is the problem with Ramon, or at least has been for the past several weeks. This man is tougher than a $2 steak. That is undeniable, but his offensive output has been lacking over the past several weeks. But hold on just a moment here. Big Show just slamming PJ, King of Dads, into that corner. Big Show going for a cover, gets two, but PJ able to get a shoulder off the mat. And crushing lariat this time from the Big Show, and the Big Show signaling for that giant chokeslam as he delivers two 500-pound double stomps to the back of PJ, King of Dads. Once again, Ramon into this match, but Big Show just shutting this team down single-handedly. So Ramon, the giant killer, trying to bring the big man down, take that leg away from the giant. Hold on, cover one. But only one. Ramon has got a lot more fight left in him. And big cross chop right to the throat of the Big Show, and now the technical prowess of Ramon on display.
10 minutes gone.
That is going to send the Big Show back to his own corner. Test back into this match. Dragon screw leg whip, and it looks like Ramon's strategy is to work the legs of these larger competitors. And back to back to back with that dragon screw leg whip, and a fourth one for good measure. Orlando is back into this contest, but a forearm smash shuts down Orlando. And Test in the driver's seat. Hold on, Orlando sending Test to that corner turnbuckle. And Orlando just a series of boosts to the chest. On now, big bear hug from Test, just showcasing that size advantage that he's got as he suspends Orlando above the ring. But now Orlando going head to head with Ken Shamrock as Shamrock locks on the knee bar. And Orlando barely able to break the hold. Orlando goes for a cover early, but only gets one. Union proving to be an extremely difficult nut to crack, not just for this team, but for the teams of the past several weeks. But hold on, Shamrock locking on that ankle lock. Ramon has got to break this hold, and he does so. But the toughness of Ramon, as I said, undeniable. I don't believe this man has ever been submitted, but if anyone can do it, it very well may be Ken Shamrock, the baddest man on the planet. Big body slam as Shamrock taking it back to basics, and now locks on the knee bar as he's giving Ramon a taste of his own medicine as he continues to assault the legs of Ramon here. Now these two warriors just battling it out center of the ring, but Ramon coming out on top, and now Ramon returning the favor to Ken Shamrock as the legs and lower back are targeted. Body slam center of the ring, but Shamrock now, hold on, double leg takedown. But guillotine chokehold from Ramon as he reverses that mount tackle. And that is going to send two competitors back to their own side of the ring as we get a fresh man into this match. Big Show caught looking at Ramon as Orlando able to gain an advantage, but only briefly. As Big Show swings those frying pan-sized palms into the chest of Orlando Nunez, but hold on. Chokehold, but Big Show able to get to the bottom rope, and hold on. RK Orlando with the assist from PJ King of Dads. And Orlando goes for the cover, 1, 2. But only 2. That is not going to be enough to put the Big Show away. But excellent teamwork from the Blake's House All-Stars, and Orlando now sending the Big Show to the outside, but looks like both teams willing to allow this man to get back into the ring. This match will continue. Hold on, back switch from Orlando, but Big Show needs to get back to his own corner, and he does. Test back into this match. Orlando goes for that RK Orlando again, but it is evaded by Test. Both men down. Hold on, Test to his feet first. Swinging wildly with that clothesline. It does not find its mark, but Orlando able to find his own corner as PJ King of Dads back into this match. Hold on just a moment here. TKO from Test. Test now going for the cover. PJ getting a foot on the bottom rope. This match will continue. Hold on just a moment. Big backdrop coming from Test now, as Test now keeps PJ away from those bottom ropes, but elects not to go for the cover again. On PJ now, high risk. Big moonsault, and Test rolling out of the way. And that has absolutely changed the landscape of this match here. Jawbreaker sends Test down to the canvas. And hold on, PJ, series of striking maneuvers as PJ demonstrating the level of education of his feet. But a sidewalk slam from Test will shut the Blake's House All-Star team down as Ken Shamrock brought back into this match. Switch from Shamrock, but a toe hold will cut Shamrock off, and hold on just a moment here. Big pile driver from Nunez, and Nunez getting himself fired up here as he applies his Boston Crab, but neither apron clearing out. They're going to let them fight in the center of the ring as Shamrock and Nunez face each other as God intended, but hold on just a moment now. Shamrock once again applying that hold to Ramon. Ramon in the danger zone here, but able to escape that armbar. Big Northern Lights suplex, cover 2. And Ramon barely able to get a shoulder up before Harada hand hits the mat for a third time. And again, that patented ankle lock, and Ramon is trapped as Shamrock is blocking that bottom rope. Standing Shiranui from PJ as PJ does the best thing since sliced bread, but unable to get a pinfall. TKO from Test. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. My God, so close. Test once again, TKO. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Still not enough to put PJ away. And hold on, rolling knee bar, but a rope break will shut that down. PJ now going high risk, diving elbow, buries it in the lower back of Test, and Test is in trouble. Center of the ring. That's going to give PJ an opportunity to get back to Orlando Nunez, but Nunez seemingly unable to cut Test off as Shamrock now able to get back into this match. And a series of punches to the jaw, but doesn't shut Orlando down as Orlando, hold on, thought he might be going for that RK Orlando, but does connect with Heavy Rain. But Shamrock is to his feet first, and a punishing blow. And that's going to allow him to apply that ankle lock. Orlando now is struggling. He is unable to reach the bottom rope, and he is trapped in this hold. And now these two competitors just battling it out. Blow for blow. Spinning toe hold, shutting down Shamrock. And another ankle lock, and PJ now is the one trapped. Ken Shamrock looking to break the legs of one of these competitors, but hold on, stroke, and right into that Boston Crab, and this time it's Shamrock trapped in this hold, but he refuses to be submitted. Ooh, colossal headbutt from the big man, and the dynamic of this match has changed. Hold on, rolling knee bar. Big Show in trouble, but PJ now bringing Ramon into this contest. Hold on just a moment here. Running slam and trying to bring this fight back to his own corner, but picture perfect drop kick from Ramon. That is typically Orlando's forte, but Ramon demonstrating to his teammates, I've got one of those as well, and now a nerve hold from the Big Show as he applies all of his weight onto the shoulder of Ramon. Ramon able to sidestep that lariat here. Goes for a diving cross chop, unable to find its mark, but hold on. This pile driver, as 500 pounds, is driven right onto the top of the Big Show's head. And this time, big shoulder block, but the Big Show able to get to his feet and Shamrock back into this match. And it looks like Shamrock has gotten into that zone. And Ramon delivering a series of chops, trying to take him out of it. Picture perfect jab from Shamrock, but Shamrock now sent to the outside. Orlando Nunez taking a moment to breathe in the center of the ring. Shamrock once again getting fired up. He continues to work the legs of this team. Hold on, Orlando Nunez. Heavy rain as he lays Shamrock out once again. Goes to that mount tackle and delivering a series of punches. And Shamrock has submitted. The Blake's House All-Star team drawing first blood in this contest. As the Big Show punishes Nunez with a lariat, but it will be an uphill battle to eliminate all three members of this Blake's House All-Star team, but a 500-pound shoulder block will certainly start things off for this team in a positive direction. So Orlando tagging out, bringing PJ King of Dads into this match. And hold on a second here. PJ possibly setting up for that triple power bomb, but it is reversed by the Big Show, and a colossal lariat absolutely flattens him. And now is Big Show once again locking on that nerve hold, and PJ just inches away from the rope, but can't quite make it there. Stroke from PJ, and PJ again applying that Boston Crab. But the Big Show is not tapping out. Big back body drop, and PJ rolling to the outside.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Murata's count at 9. As these two competitors just battle it out on the outside. It looks like Tess and PJ both rolling into the ring at the same time here. Kangaroo style kick. PJ going to be going back into his own corner. And Orlando now calling for the finish here as he connects with the RK Orlando. If he can cover, that's all over. No, Test scrambling to his feet, preventing another elimination. Hold on, Orlando sending Test to the high red district here, but Test able to shake him off. And big diving lariat from Test, absolutely crushing Orlando Nunez, but Nunez still in control. Looks like he'll be trying this once again, but Test just throwing him to the mat. That is going to bring the Big Show back into this contest. Colossal headbutt from the Big Show. Psych! Big spine buster, but Nunez is not finished. Hold on just a moment here. Whatever he had planned, the Big Show has shut it down. Big Northern Lights suplex, but Big Show 7'4", able to get those toes onto that bottom rope. And the Big Show just flattens Ramon, sending him to the outside with that headbutt. But hold on just a moment here.
4, 5, 6.
As Ramon and the Big Show just do battle on the outside. Harada's count at 9.
10, 11, 12, 13.
The Big Show rolling into the ring. Harada's count at 14. PJ doing the same. Big forearm smash. Test possibly setting up for that test diving elbow, and it connects. Test diving elbow. Test diving elbow. Fans are surprised to see the test diving elbow. And a big suplex to the outside.
2, 3,
And
4,
Ramon is in trouble here. Test
6,
gorilla press and slamming him to the mat.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Ramon once again down on the outside. Harada's count to 15. Test possibly setting up for the big boot. Flattens Ramon, center of the ring. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3 count fall. And Ramon has been eliminated. Orlando setting up for the RK Orlando, but it is sidestepped by Test, and that is an absolute game changer here. And another big spear from Orlando. And there it is, RK Orlando, but Test again to his feet immediately. And Orlando now collapsing to the outside.
2, 3.
On the Big Show now trapped in heavy rain as he's dropped onto the mat, and the Big Show is on Dream Street. Hold on, PJ dropping him once, twice, 3 times to the mat, stacks him up, cover, 2, 3 count fall, and it is all up to Test. Standing Shiranui as PJ connects sliced bread number 2, cover, 1, 2, 3 count fall. PJ able to score 2 eliminations in clutch time for this team. As the Blake House All-Stars picking up the victory. Yeah, 45 in-game minutes. That is one of the longest matches I have had on this program. And yeah, this turned itself off. Probably when... Yeah, that's why. So I turn Tornado on, and if I do that, it turns Cut Play off. So that is why that happens. Which may have drastically changed the outcome of that match, but I am not going to restart a match that went 45 minutes. Particularly when my voice is already fucked up. But, coming up next... Could probably do that. So coming up next, we have a champion versus champion contest. A special exhibition from the Judgment Pro Wrestling champion and the Knicks Wrestling Organization champion. And this match is going to be taking place under hardcore rules. That is, excuse me. A-Man giving the advantage to Baby Man. So let us see exactly how this contest is going to play out, because that match will be right now. Television by Ramon, and not mistaken. And has awarded all challenges to his title. But Baby Man, an enigmatic competitor that seemingly came out of nowhere, able to, excuse me, it's weird, I'll turn myself on. A competitor that came out of nowhere that made waves in the hardcore division, besting some of the top stars, even from Judgment Pro Wrestling, in a Robert Walsh, bested Matthew Knapp, bested David Clement even of Blake's House Wrestling, to earn himself a title shot up against Dick Bruiser, the former champion of Mixed Wrestling Organization. But Baby Man taking advantage of that hardcore format, using every foreign object that he could get his hands on to best those competitors. And right now, A-Man giving him the advantage in this contest, letting him pick the rules to this match. No disqualifications, no pinfalls, or no disqualifications, no countouts, no rope breaks. Let's see here. There we go. Big jawbreaker from Baby Man, and basement dropkick, taking the legs out from underneath the legs of A-Man. But A-Man, just an absolute tank of a competitor, driving a knee through the chest of Baby Man. Hold on. He sucks! And there is that work with the foreign objects that Baby Man's so well known for, pulling a fork seemingly out of nowhere. And absolutely colossal lariat from A-Man. And hold on. Big double axe handle absolutely flattens him. Baby Man now sent to the outside, and no countouts. Baby Man can do whatever he wants, and he's going to bring in this barbed wire baseball bat. Hold on. Baby Man shot into the corner, and Baby Man just grinding his face up against that top rope. Once again, no disqualification. These low blows, these foreign object attacks, all legal. But A-Man is an absolute monster of a competitor. More than willing to take on this disadvantageous situation as he rolls out of the way of that diving elbow and thinks better of going high risk on his own here. As Baby Man just delivers a series of boots, and now just grinding those boots across the face of A-Man. Looks like he is once again bringing this barbed wire baseball bat into the contest, but he is disarmed by A-Man. Goes for a rolling lariat, and he is shut down as that palm strike collides with the back of his head. And hold on a second here. Absolutely gigantic chokeslam. Cover 1, 2. Oh my God, so close. But Baby Man able to get a shoulder off the mat at a critical moment. This match will continue And he is slammed center of the ring. Cover once again, 1, 2. And again, Baby Man getting a shoulder off the mat. I don't know how he is doing it up against this powerhouse that is A-Man. But A-Man subscribing to the philosophy, if you cut them and they keep fighting, you just keep cutting. As he's delivering that absolutely colossal body press that has won him so many matches. And there is another one. And hold on, another colossal chokeslam from A-Man here. Jawbreaker and a forearm smash will flatten A-Man, and again going for that foreign object. But hold on. Big body press. What's the Cyborg doing here? And hold on, he's interfering on behalf of Baby Man now as he breaks up that pinfall, and this match will continue. And
10 minutes left.
I don't know what the Cyborg is doing here, but he has made his allegiance very clear in this match. As A-Man now fighting his way out of this 2-on-1 situation. And absolutely devastating cutter from the Cyborg, and the Cyborg now giant swing, and that is going to buy some time for Baby Man to catch his breath, maybe. I'm still at a loss for words, but Baby Man swinging for the fences with that barbed wire baseball bat. He knows exactly what he needs to do in this situation as he continues to apply the punishment, and the wrestling machine from the year 2100 making his way to the back, and I'm left wondering exactly what it was he's doing here. Big elbow to the back of Baby Man. This match will continue despite the interruption. Big back elbow now, and Baby Man is in control as the Cyborg able to reverse his fortune. Hold on, that colossal chunk of wood, but he is once again disarmed by A-Man and slammed into the mat. That padding only a couple inches thick, and it is concrete underneath there, folks, but Baby Man, the hardcore specialist, he would just as happily wrestle on concrete, I'm sure. And giant chokeslam right onto that barbed wire bat, and again bringing out just a series of foreign objects, trying to gain any advantage he can in this contest. And once again, another barbed wire bat, and swings it across the chest of A-Man. And Baby Man showing off for the crowd at home as he continues to just brutalize the champion of Judgment Pro Wrestling. And again, another massive slam coming from A-Man. Hold on just a second. That patented pile driver from Baby Man, and hold on, he's got the equalizer, but he is disarmed by A-Man, and A-Man trying to bring this fight back into the ring. A-Man trying to regain some sense of normalcy here. The Cyborg has completely shut down his what would have certainly been a very realistic pin attempt that could have ended the match. But hold on just a moment here. This is technically a submission hold in this no disqualification contest. If hold on, A-Man lifting, dropping, but Baby Man to his feet immediately. Hold on just a moment. Baby Man crushes him with that brass knuckle shot. Hold on. 3-count fall, and Baby Man getting the second ever pinfall victory on A-Man in a televised match. I don't know what I am seeing here. That was absolutely outrageous. The interference from Cyborg almost certainly costing A-Man the match, but that continued assault from Baby Man with the foreign objects were absolutely devastating. Oops. But let me go ahead and take us to this match card here, advertising tonight's main event while I get some water before we start our next match. So give me just a moment here. You know, I have said it before, but I have a ton of respect for the, like, all the pro wrestling broadcast teams that just do 3-hour, 5-hour programs with very few breaks. Because this shit is hard. Like, you can absolutely hear that my voice is shot. And I've still got 4 matches to go, plus the bonus match. Let's see here. Let's see. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get back into this program as we have got the tag team champions of Antonio and Drew. And they're going to be taking on the Goodwin brothers, who have been on one hell of a winning streak lately. Now, of course, well, we'll get into the tail of the tape as we start this matchup here. Let me make sure the settings are correct. So, yes, DQs, outside count, cut play, and rope breaks. Alright, so we are all square. So, without wasting any more of your time, let's go ahead and get into some tag team championship action between the Goodwin brothers and Antonio and Drew. Potentially at a disadvantage. We don't know the status of Drew's injury from last week. He was dropped on his head by Laz Cobb in that #1 contenders match, but he seems to be more than willing to take on this team. Right now, Billy Goodwin starting us off against Antonio. Big lift and then drop. Antonio going for that big wheel kick, but it is sidestepped, very well scouted from Billy Goodwin. Hold on, Antonio setting up for something in the corner, but Goodwin able to escape a series of clubbing blows as Antonio is going to try and bring this fight back into the orange Gatorade corner, and Antonio asking Harada for something, and Harada asking Billy Goodwin if he is going to submit. Able to block that toe kick, and Antonio just in complete control right now. But body slam from Bobby Goodwin, trying to halt this man's momentum. Ooh, goes to that double leg. It is blocked by Bobby Goodwin, and he's delivering a series of knees to the face of Antonio. And Antonio going to bring Drew into this contest. And it looks like we are going to check the status of the injury in a very real way, as we're getting wrestler versus wrestler here. And there, Bobby Goodwin dropping Drew right on his head that was injured on last week's program. And Drew misses with that spear attempt, but looks like Drew still, if he's not at 100%, he looks close. He looks like he's fighting fairly efficiently here, but right now, Billy Goodwin outmaneuvering him. And just as I say that, big Saito suplex, dropping Billy to the mat. And Drew going for the pin early, only getting a count of 1. Big double drop kick from the Goodwin brothers. But Fireman's Carry takedown is going to put Drew in the driver's seat, and it looks like he's going to tag out early here. Which may be a smart strategy for this team, as we are not completely certain of the status of Drew's injury. Big flying head scissors from Bobby Goodwin now. And Antonio has an opportunity to return the favor. Big pop-up cutter. Drop toe hold. And once again, Antonio just stretching Bobby Goodwin out here. And big super kick as Billy Goodwin welcomes Antonio to the party. But Antonio contemplating whether or not he wants to go back to his own corner, thinks better of it as Billy Goodwin misses that big enziguri. And it looks like he's going high risk here, but thinks better of it as Goodwin, oh my God. Going for that leaping cutter, but Antonio able to sidestep it. Yeah. Big soul butt kick finds its mark square in the chest of Billy Goodwin, but now Bobby illegal. But Antonio entering the ring. And now he's going back to his own corner, bringing Drew back into this contest. Double drop kick from Drew and Antonio. Team Daytona in the driver's seat. And a series of shoulders to the stomach of Bobby Goodwin. But hold on a second, Drew shot into the corner. What has Bobby got planned for him? Whatever it is, Drew wants absolutely nothing of it as he delivers a Saito suplex right into the center of the ring. And hold on, reversal Nope, not even a count of 1. Drew still in control, goes for the cover again, 1. But only a count of 1. Big double arm bar, and Drew now in trouble, but flapjack and cutter, and now, hold on just a moment. Bobby Goodwin using every moment of that time he is allowed into the ring. It looks like Drew is going to go back to his own corner as he has had enough of that. Big step up enziguri from Billy Goodwin. Now Antonio, hold on, shot into the corner, and an enziguri for good measure as he tries to take the head of Antonio clean off his shoulders. Picks the leg, but Antonio has had enough. Pushes him off with his boot, and this match will continue. Antonio fired into the turnbuckle. Hold on, float over DDT. And momentum has shifted in a major way as Billy Goodwin delivers cattle mutilation, working the arms of Antonio. Fires himself into the corner, and Rana into the center of the ring. Hold on just a moment here. Drew able to make the save, but hold on just a moment. Yeah. basement drop kick right to the face of Billy Goodwin, but the Goodwin brothers bringing a fresh man in. Big double drop kick. On back switch from Antonio, and big neck breaker. And that is going to send Antonio back to his own corner, getting a fresh Drew Serpa into this match. The Goodwins trying to keep this fight as far away from that orange Gatorade turnbuckle as they can. Big double arm DDT plants him in the center of the ring, but Drew able to get to his feet. And Destino just lays Drew out. Cover 1, 2. And Antonio able to make the save. And Drew delivering a series of knees to the crown, but hold on, big cutter. But Antonio forced back into his own corner as a fresh Goodwin is into this contest now. Double drop kick once again. But hold on, gut wrench suplex. It may be time as Drew has popped the cork on that. Hold on now, roll up, cover 1, 2. Drew fired into the corner, but hold on, roll up once again, rope break. As Billy Goodwin trying to bring this fight as far away from that orange Gatorade as he can, as a leaping facebuster plants Drew onto the mat, and Drew tagging himself out of this contest. Ghost shot double leg doesn't find its mark, but hold on. Springboard Rana from Billy Goodwin. Hitting Antonio with his own finishing hold, and hold on, it looks like he's once again going for this Rana out of the corner. Hold on just a moment here. Shotgun drop kick buries it right into the chest of Antonio. And another shotgun drop kick. This time aims it square for that masked face. And hold on just a moment here. Some excellent tag team wrestling from the Goodwins. Even when they're losing, they're winning, as Antonio able to escape that hold, but unable to stop that tag from being made. Big cutter from Bobby Goodwin, but Antonio is to his feet first. He needs to get to his own corner. He is able to do so. Unable to connect with that toe kick, but big leaping facebuster, this time from Bobby Goodwin. And a series of low blows. Harada's going to let them fight. This is a championship match. But hold on just a moment here. Big rolling guillotine off the top rope. But hold on, cover. 1, 2. Only gets 2. Antonio able to make the save in a key moment. Cover 1, 2. Once again, a count of 2. Antonio, low roundhouse, taking the legs out from under the legs of his opponent, but hold on just a moment here. Arm trap and suplex to Drew, and Drew is dazed, but he is so very close to his own partner, but hold on. It's like he's going to fight this one out in the ring. Hold on, cover. 1, 2. Antonio able to make a crucial save. Big double arm DDT. And Team Daytona in trouble here. Leaping facebuster from Billy Goodwin. Hold on, roll up once again, cover 1. Ooh, but only 1 this time. Big moonsault fall, cover 1, 2. Antonio once again making the save for his team when he needs it the most. And a series of knees to the crown is going to get a rope break from Harada. Drew now tagging out. We get a fresh Antonio into this contest. But hold on a second. Drew is applying that chokehold, trying to wear down Billy Goodwin just a little bit further, while Antonio is the legal man into this contest. And Billy looks like he's bringing Bobby into this match now. Hold from Antonio, and hold on, this could be it right here. Drew a little bit late off the apron, possibly just being so severely worn down by the offensive onslaught of the Goodwin brothers. And right now, Antonio and Bobby Goodwin just slugging it out here. Finally connecting with that big wheel kick, and Antonio now in control. Bobby Goodwin reversing course here and now getting himself fired up. Big lariat. Takes his back, but Antonio again able to get the reversal when he needs it. Major miscue from Team Daytona here. Hold on, cover one. But Antonio again making the save. Double leg takedown from Drew. And hold on, there's that patented scarf hold that has won this team so many matches. Hold on, series of suplexes from Billy Goodwin. This could be it. 3 count fall as Antonio dazed in the center of the ring. Oh, I guess this match is elimination.
Yeah.
As Antonio taking on Billy Goodwin. So Team Daytona getting a second chance at life here. So Antonio going high risk. Big Rana to the outside. Oh my God. Antonio connecting with willpower as he is attempting to absolutely flatten Billy Goodwin. Connecting with the big wheel once again. Antonio now on the outside. Harada's count at 14. That could be it as Billy Goodwin has done the deal. Nobody kicks out of the Falcon Arrow. Billy Goodwin picking up the victory for his team. I mean, that is fair. Well, the Michinoku driver and the Falcon Arrow are almost the same move. Could have sworn I turned this off after that match, but... And Drew saying as he's going to the back, this is not the last you will see of Team Daytona. Now, what if it is the last of you, too? But, we've just got a couple more matches left for you guys tonight. And, of course, possibly even more than the main events. This is the match that people want to see. Mag.Lo, the People's Champion, a man that has never put on a bad match. A man that... if he is in your town, you need to see him. Whether it be on a stage, whether it be in a wrestling ring. And Kurt London, the man who has chased every spotlight and stood strong underneath it. Every week he has been on this program. This is going to be an absolutely dazzling display between two competitors. Absolutely beloved by the fans of Blake's House Professional Wrestling. But I don't need to waste any more of your time talking about it. Let's go ahead and get into this match. get this song and more at Mag.Lo.bandcamp.com. But don't want to take anything away from the man that Mag.Lo is facing here tonight. As Kurt London, just as big a star in the Judgment Pro Wrestling stable. He's getting fired up here. London starting things off strong with a series of big kicks, doesn't quite find his mark. Mag.Lo already going for that patented spinning toe hold, but London shutting that down immediately. Kurt London now goes for a cover early, but Mag.Lo kicking out before the count is even at 1. I said this match is the recipe for an instant classic as Mag.Lo lifts and drops London right onto the mat. Hold on, Kurt London slammed to the outside, but this match will continue.
3, 4, 5.
As both of these men eager to keep this fight going, we are not going to take a minute to spare as a picture-perfect dropkick connects to the back of Mag.Lo.
11, 12.
Harada's count 13. Is at 13. Mag.Lo locking on that crossface chicken wing, trying to slow Kurt London down a little bit, and that is going to be crucial. Kurt London, so fast, so athletic, so technically savvy. But Mag.Lo, on the other hand, he's a man that can come at you from a lot of different ways. Obviously, he has got the power wrestling ability that he is putting on display right now, but hold on. There's that patented spinning toe hold that the people absolutely love as the crowd begins chanting Mag.Lo's name. And big flashing elbow, but Kurt London springing to his feet. I said, London, a man that exists to live underneath the spotlight, and a challenge such as this is exactly the sort of match that he is looking for. Hold on, there is the clothesline from Bretton Woods. Mag.Lo going for the cover. 1, 2. But only gets 2. Kurt London starting to turn things around here. Goes for the cover. 1. It's a count of 1. And another clothesline from Bretton Woods. Cover. 1, 2. My God, so close. London again going for that big Rana and running double stomp. Oh, hold on. Cover out of nowhere. Cover 1. And another 1 count. Hold on. Mag.Lo setting up for that Mag.Lo driver. Is that going to be it? Cover 1, 2. No. Absolutely not. Kurt London picking a shoulder off the mat. Mag.Lo going for another one. Cover 1, 2. No. Still the heart on this man. Refusing to be pinned. Kurt London is not finished with Mag.Lo. But a big, heavy left hand shuts London down. Hold on, Mag.Lo going for that patented airplane spin, but forced to break the hold. And Kurt London trying to find his footing in this contest here. Ooh, but big Rana plants Mag.Lo right on top of his head. And a picture-perfect dropkick planted right in the small of Mag.Lo's back has changed the course of this match dramatically. London running the ropes and shotgun dropkick square in the face. And Mag.Lo has squashed that with a toe kick square in the stomach and big body splash, but London able to get a foot on the bottom rope, and a major miscalculation could have cost Kurt London here his offensive momentum. Goes to that leaping cutter, does not find it, but does find the standing Shiranui, and now Kurt London going high risk as that flipping cannonball. And you know what that means. He is looking for that flaming 151 as he goes high risk, cover two, but not enough to put Mag.Lo away. Both of these men have hit each other with their best shot, but it just wasn't enough. Kurt London fired up, big wheel kick, but Mag.Lo shoulder block lays London out, and Mag.Lo now in control, but London not dazed for very long. Mag.Lo big boot, and Mag.Lo getting fired up. He's going high risk now himself. Big diving elbow, but Kurt London hand on the bottom rope. Big springboard body splash at Mag.Lo now. Back to his feet. Hold on. We are going high risk for these two men. And Kurt London showing off for the people at home before he delivers a big Rana. And hold on just a moment. What has Kurt London got planned here? Leaping Rana to the center. Mag.Lo trying to figure out exactly what he can do to put Kurt London away. Big lariat, but not enough to finish him. Runs coast to coast here, goes for another, but London able to escape the pressure. And hold on just a moment here. Mag.Lo showing an amazing display of agility of his own, does a good lucha thing, center of the ring, and gets a 3-count fall on Kurt London. Mag.Lo not willing to be outdone athletically. As I said at the open of this show, this match was sure to be a 7-star classic. And that match absolutely did not disappoint. Two of the biggest stars from each promotion going head to head. The real winner is the fans here. But Mag.Lo taking it in a very close contest that absolutely could have gone either way. Respect to Kurt London and the Judgment Pro Wrestling offices. We will have to do another one of these real soon. But we have one more match for you guys tonight. And it is going to be extremely difficult to live up to the expectations of the match we have just seen. But we have got Burning Hammer going head-to-head with Burning Hammer. We have got Power matched up with Technique. We have got Laz Cobb of Nick's Wrestling Organization going head-to-head with Terrell Benjamin of Blake's House Professional Wrestling. That is going to be your main event tonight, and that match is going to be right now. And it's so difficult to call who has the upper hand in this match. Certainly momentum is on the side of Laz Cobb as she has won a absolutely spectacular string of matches, even besting Terrell in a Terrell Open Challenge several weeks ago. Head-to-head, this matchup might favor Cobb. But we will have to see if Terrell wearing that red shirt on a Sunday is going to make up for his somewhat lackluster record in the recent couple weeks. Ooh, goes for possibly a backdrop, but a knee to the face. Will shut Terrell down. Test of strength, Terrell gaining the upper hand, elbow to the face, but Cobb able to deliver a boot to the back of the head. Ooh, clubbing blow from Terrell, and Terrell now looks like he is going to try to out-wrestle the wrestler as he locks on that sepulchre toe hold face lock. But, of course, we saw Drew try to out-wrestle Cobb just as recently as last week, but that proved to be a serious task that Drew was not able to live up to. We'll see if Terrell finds a different way in here. Hold on, Cobb now applying that choke with scissors. But hold on, Cobb early bringing out the burning hammer and goes for the cover. One. Ooh, but only one. It is going to take more than that to put Terrell away, especially with his own finishing hold. But Cobb now in complete control. Terrell unable to get anything going. And Terrell taking a moment to strategize here. Steps back in a very rare move from Terrell. Terrell typically wants to be in your face as much as possible. And right now, these two slugging it out, pushing one another back and forth with a series of hard shots. Big headbutt from Cobb, but Terrell stays on his feet. Big arm wringer and boot to the head, and Terrell to his feet before Cobb able to capitalize further. Big leaping vertical suplex from Terrell, and that may be the momentum shifter he needed as he locks on this cross-face chicken wing. Ooh, big boot square in the chest, and now Terrell running coast to coast, flashing elbow right to the neck of Cobb now. Ooh, a slight miscalculation from Cobb, and that opened the door for Terrell. Punch to the gut. Terrell going high risk. Yes. Leaping off the top, but Cobb rolling out of the way, and now has a combination 2-in-1 hold on Terrell, and Terrell struggling to break the hold. Big Russian leg sweep from Terrell, and Terrell now working that figure four. Again, it looks like his strategy is to attempt to submit Cobb, which is such a diversion from his typical plans, but it may be that losing to Cobb in a wrestling match just may have forced him to reevaluate his style and how he approaches this fight. Terrell shot into that corner turnbuckle, but Terrell responds with a toe kick of his own. Looks like he was going for another flashing elbow, but Cobb to her feet delivers a series of kicks, and now just delivers an absolutely torturous dragon sleeper hold. Terrell able to break it. Ooh, roll up center of the ring, cover two, but only two. Basement dropkick does not find its mark, but a clubbing blow to the back will. And hold on. Of course, it's back. The Enforcer's back with a torture rack as Terrell tries to fold Cobb in half. Thought he might be going for that. Ooh, triangle Lancer from Cobb now, and Terrell just not quite able to reach the bottom rope. Kicks the leg, rolling knee bar, but Terrell able to get to the bottom rope now. Terrell blocking that Northern Light suplex, goes high risk, diving elbow, buries it in the chest of Cobb. An amazing display of power from Terrell now. It looks like he's going high risk once again, and will do so with another diving elbow. And it is so difficult to tell exactly who has the upper hand at this point in the match, but big uppercut. And hold on just a moment here. Rolls up, but Terrell hand on the bottom rope. Terrell once again with another torture rack. It looks like his plan is to go for the submission in this contest. Hold on. Emerald Flosion. Is that going to be it? No. Terrell going to continue that offensive efforts, but Triangle Lancer once again from Cobb, and Terrell just inches away from that bottom rope, can't quite make it there. And once again, Triangle Lancer, but this time Terrell foot on the bottom rope. Terrell Gorilla Press just launching Cobb, and now going high risk again, and buries an elbow into Cobb's back, and hold on, another one, and it will connect. This is absolutely anybody's match. Hold on, as Cobb begins to just grind that elbow into the side of Terrell's face. But Terrell able to get to his feet. Big headbutt from Terrell. Oh my God, that cross arm breaker from the Northern Lights suplex, but somehow Terrell hanging on. Cobb fired into the ropes, but able to escape, and kicks the legs right out from underneath the legs of Terrell. And once again, that scissor sleeper. Terrell in dire straits here, needs to break this hold, is able to do so. And absolutely devastating kick to the face, and hold on, Cobb setting up for something now, as a running knee just flattens Terrell. And Cobb victorious by submission. So Terrell's plan to out-wrestle Cobb was unsuccessful. And your new champion of Blake's House Professional Wrestling is Laz Cobb. The submission specialist of Nick's Wrestling Organization, picking up a huge victory tonight. But that is going to conclude the official parts of tonight's program. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear this out. Of course, we've still got our one bonus match. So people in the chat that are hanging out watching the program, let me know what you guys think should be on either side of the match here. And yeah, very surprised there was only one Burning Hammer from two wrestlers that do Burning Hammers. I mean, that move is very unsafe. I am extremely okay with RoboCop. Let's see. What I will say, this is WCW RoboCop, not RoboCop from the movies. Japanese guy, the dude from Bass from fucking Dead or Alive. Bass Dead or Alive is his name. So, yeah, in our bonus match tonight, we've got WCW's RoboCop going up against Bass Dead or Alive. Gotta say, overall, very successful show. Like, there was not a bad match on this program. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a sip of this water that I have prepared. That match fucking ruled. Like, legit. That was... I was really worried when Mag.Lo hit 2 Mag.Lo drivers in, like, the first 5 minutes. But, Kurt got to show off that he could kick out of it. And then hit Mag.Lo... I'm going to be entirely real with you. I am going to say no, because I am fucking exhausted. Like, in the, like, probably tomorrow after work, if you want to, like, lay out kind of what your plans are for the angles we're trying to develop, I am totally okay with that. But yeah, like, Kurt London proving to Mag.Lo that he could kick out of Mag.Lo's shit, and then hitting his big finish, and Mag.Lo kicking out of that, like, that was exactly what I wanted to see from those 2 wrestlers. The Matt, like, honestly, from start to finish, the Matt versus the Rapture match was good. It was like, what, like, it genuinely looked like Matt was going to take it for a while, and then the Rapture just fucked on him for, like, 10 minutes. Oh yeah, I was real worried that match was going to be, like, way shorter, and I was already preparing in my mind how I was going to call it. It's like, oh, you know, their styles just don't match up. But then they did. Hell, the Ramitin and Frank Vista match fucking ruled too. That was a real good match. Like, probably my second favorite match of the night. Like, the that was a good match. It was a fucking chaotic match, but like, it worked out really well. And I do gotta say, like, the Cyborg interfering when he did, like, specifically to break up a pin off of A-Man's, like, signature hold, was absolutely fantastic. Like, you literally cannot plan that because of the way this game works. But yeah, that was pretty great. And honestly, like, Baby Man getting to do, like, all of his cool hardcore spots was very cool. Like, I am not upset about the result of Cobb versus Terrell, but I am a little saddened, like, Terrell didn't get to hit many of his signature spots. Like, he did the diving elbow. Oh my god! Well, honestly, that is true. And, like, that match very much was, like fucking Steve Austin and Kane going after Mankind Undertaker at King of the Ring 98, which I think was the actual main event of that show, but nobody fucking remembers the main event of that show because the semi-main just overshadowed it in every way. So, like, that is kind of what that last match was. But sometimes that happens. And honestly, like, I've got some ideas on, like, how I can use Terrell outside of the, like, main title picture. But what I'm going to do here, I am going to do my regular gearing up to sign off thing. Let's see if anybody in the Blake's House clique is streaming right now. And once again, like, thanks to all the... Okay, then I will throw to Blake very shortly. Thanks to all the regulars for showing up, like, totally outside of, like, this being the, like, big show. Like, I genuinely appreciate you guys that are here every week watching the show, contributing with, like, story ideas and just, like, getting genuinely invested in the results of matches on the program. And once again, like, the Blake's House guys specifically, and, like, honestly, that does include, like, Nick and GK, like, yes, you have not... Actually, Nick, you've probably been to... I mean, shit, you're fucking OG game nights. So, like, before Blake's House was Blake's House, like, you knew those guys. But, like, y'all are family too. And, like, genuinely appreciate just you guys being around, you know? But, I'm getting ready to sign off, as always. If you are new, if this is your first time watching this show, we do this every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/MundyCindy. I know there were a couple new people that popped into the chat. Hopefully you're still around. Additionally, if you are into NHL hockey, myself and Heavy Kira, who you can see hanging out in the chat right now, we do a weekly exhibition in NHL 20 that is most Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time here at twitch.tv/MundyCindy. I've been saying for literal weeks that I'm going to play Night in the Woods, and last week just like a bunch of shit came up. So maybe that's this week. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Certainly not me. And yeah, like, I do genuinely think this was the best show from top to bottom, both in terms of, like, match quality and in terms of, like, storylines actually getting to have cool payoffs. Yeah, this fucking ruled. But, let me go ahead and set this raid up. To my man Blake, who is streaming Chrono Trigger. This is a blind playthrough, so if you put spoilers in the chat, I will ban you. But this channel is intended for mature audiences, so hope you guys can handle that. But I'm going to go ahead and throw you guys to Blake, and enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for coming.